Cancer, hi. This is your reading for the next 7 days from Jane from Divinereal. Okay, so let's get straight to it here. Let's see what's going on in your energies. Right, so working towards some sort of commitment, with a loving commitment, really. Okay, current energies for Cancer. Okay, the yourself is someone around you is being in sort of this not taking any BS kind of mode. It might be actually some sort of strong female energy around you as well, you know. It's like cutting out all the BS, whatever, or you could be encompassing that energy. Don't get caught up in genders. It's just a female sort of very loving, but also understands all the BS, and she won't have it kind of thing, you know. So this is like going in for more wisdom. Right, all because it's wonderful. Oh dear. Okay. Current energies for Cancer. You know what? I started doing this read. When was it? Well, a few days ago actually, and I literally did 4 different reads for you. It was really a funny thing, and I just thought I'm going to give it a break and come back to it. Because some of it was about, it was all pentacles. It was like connecting with, it just felt like earth energy all around. And it was to do with the decision in love. And then another reading was about, you know, the moon energy of like illusion and all of that. And things aren't what they seem. And then one of them had the moon upside down, which was coming out of the illusion. What else did I remember seeing? It was mostly about some sort of decision to do with, you know, love and things like that. So, right, let's see what this is saying. So, okay, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius here. Actually, the Virgo's here as well. But because these are coming together, specifically someone could be dealing with an Aquarius, because this is the Aquarius sign, where you kind of making that decision. Do I go with this, or do I choose something else, with the world in my hands, me on purpose, plan, gather momentum and all of that? Or it could be that you know, you've got this hope for, you know, a renewed sense of appreciation and renewed hope and faith for, you know, something good to happen. And there is some sort of decision to be made to plan and you know, gather that momentum. So anything else in the current energy for Cancer? Okay, so there's some sort of making a judgment call based on everything that you understand for your kind of your own soul purpose, your soul growth and things like that. Could be a bit of stuck about this, to be honest, as well. You know, you aren't stuck, but you might be feeling that you're stuck. This is you coming into more sort of your element, really. It's the minor arcana. Actually, on the other read as well, your major arcana card was popping out a few times. The Chariot. So based on, it doesn't matter what's going on unconsciously, you're driving it forward, you know, as an emperor, because it's like the emperor in that carriage. But this seems as if you might be actually coming back to your element of connecting to your emotions again. The thing is, I think the thing is with you with emotions is that when you connect with your feelings, it's very strong, and it might have been something that was, you know, you try to, you know, stop the flow of or whatever. We can do it for all sorts of reasons, to protect ourselves and all of that. And but yeah, so that's like you being in your element as a very, you know, loving King of Cups, really. Current energies for Cancer. Yeah, so you know, as I said about that, being careful of how much energy goes out, you know, there's very much holding back on your energy at the moment, maybe for protection. I mean, there's like, that looks like a shield, I mean, it could be as well, some people might be, you know, it is a pentacle card. It can be about, oh, watch what you do with your finances. And it's certainly not overgiving. Sometimes it's the opposite of that, but it's also that energy of holding on to your energy as well. For whatever reason, we can clarify it as well. But, you know, you understand what resonates with you, whether it's to protect yourself, to protect others, you know, like, because this King of Cups doesn't offer his love to anybody, because it is very powerful. And that's, you know, that's a mature King of Cups energy. He knows he's got a lot to give. He won't just give it to anybody, because it can affect them as well as himself. So this is something about commitment here as well. It's going forward in a more, you know, committed way, committed to a purpose, committed to a person, committed to your projects, all of that. We can clarify that as well. Okay, so current energies for Cancer. Yeah, well, there's a decision to be made in love, so that's definitely been coming up in the reads that didn't happen earlier on. It's like, definitely, you know, everything was getting interrupted. It was really, well, whatever you do, it's going to be positive. So that's good. Current energies. Yeah, it's like, so there's still like, which way do I go here? That I've seen in the past, there's been like this juggling as well. It could be juggling different people, having loads of options, you know, confusion and all of that. But it's like, it can be sort of which world here as well. You know, it's like these sometimes to me look like it's like that world or that world. So it's like, which way do I go? And there's very much that in your energy at the moment. We'll clarify this as well, but it looks like, you know, where there's been some sort of missed opportunity, what you thought was your wish fulfillment, this wanting to give some sort of passionate message. This could be towards some sort of Queen of Wands energy. That could have been, or might be wish fulfillment, you know, to be with a very attractive, dynamic Queen of Wands type energy, where at the moment there might be some sort of missed opportunity going on, due to perhaps balancing other things. And, you know, I can't see the lies and deceit card, but it can be because they know there was a mixing of other people or something. But there's a wish fulfillment to do with some sort of Queen of Wands here by the looks of it. Very, you know, attractive, sexy, attractive and dynamic and intuitive kind of energy, where you do want to, you know, there seems to be some sort of passionate message towards that. It does seem to be what your wish fulfillment is. However, this missed opportunity card is here, so something's not right with it at the moment, so we can clarify that as well. In fact, let's do some clarifications now anyway. Let's clarify this one. Tell us about that, please. As I say, it looks like whatever decision's made is going to be positive for you. Cancer anyway. It looks like, well, let go of things that, oh, sorry, you can't see that. It's seen sort of moving away from something, letting go of what didn't serve before, going to pastures new there. You know, what was, let it go. What else can you tell us about that, just to help? Well, so it looks like this, whatever you're doing here, could be that a loving connection with, you know, brand new loving beginning here, as long as there can be a sort of letting go of what was before. Yeah, so you, Diana, you being in your power, it doesn't matter what's going on underneath, you know, driving it forward for those solid beginners as well, making this more solid. You know, and that's to do with a bit more commitment as well sometimes, isn't it? So it looks like whatever this wish fulfillment it was or is, that where there's a missed opportunity, yeah, it could be, as long as it can be sort of letting go of things, it can bring lovely positivity. But it looks like that's what the cards are saying anyway. I say whatever decision you make, it looks like it's going to be positive. So what's this holding back on energy? Oh, right. Well, oh, yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's like, because you could, you could be, or you could be dealing with some sort of passionate King of Wands energy, very passionate, can be very much into the feels and the passion and all of that, but knows how to control that as well. It can be an entrepreneur as well, it's kind of thing. But it's like holding back, it's like maintaining a high position. Everyone might want a piece of you, and you're like, I've got to be careful here. In a maturity, you don't just go, I'm going for it, I'm going to do that, push that button, I'm going to go so it's like, yeah, it's like being careful, being responsible really, and mature with your energy there for sure. Yeah. Yeah, and again, this star card's coming out, so it's very much in your energy, this hope for renewal. Again, it could be someone dealing with an Aquarius here as well. So very much hope and faith for a good future as well. So that looks good. Anything else? What we're going in, why do we need to go within for more wisdom? Because sometimes that can be a bit of a lone sort of going in for more wisdom about this, right, sort of Knight of Wands kind of energy, which can be very in and out. So anything else you can tell us for going in for more wisdom? Maybe it's to, to understand like how that can be improved, either dealing with or being in that. It's that immature, I'm going to go for, that's the opposite to what we did here, of like being mature about being careful with the energy. That's like I'm going for it, because it's sometimes immature, isn't it? It's like so this going within for more wisdom could also be about someone, you're missing someone's energy here as well. Could be someone's putting on a show, but they actually are missing you, or there's some sort of hope for success for somebody that you're missing here, or they're missing you as well. And that's going in for more wisdom about something where it was just like in and out energy before. Okay, so there's that going on as well. Underneath the bottom of the deck got burdens, the burden sort of energy. So to that one, it might feel a bit more burdensome somehow. Right, so what else have we got? Decision in love. So what's this? Why this Lover's card? Yeah, it's to balance the scales. Like I said before, there could have been options, and this Knight of Wands can be very in and out energy, breadcrumbing, all of that, and it's the decisions made to be made, going in to make a judgment call, because there's a need for that balance and fairness, because you can see someone's got too much here, so these haven't got enough, and there's that need for balance, and it's to do with give and take fairly, teamwork, coming together in friendship as well, in a way that's happy, celebratory, joy, fun, versus I'm just coming in to get what I want, whatever, in an unbalanced, unfair way. So yeah, it's to do with balancing the scales, and not taking any BS again, which is also in your energy as well. So you could be dealing with an air sign here, which is the Aquarius, for anyone who is, saying they mightn't be taking any BS whatsoever. So there's a need definitely to make this balanced and fair going forward, if you're the one who's dealing with an Aquarius, because it is popping up quite a bit in your read. if it's to do with just this hope and faith for a beautiful connection as well, again, without BS, it's got to come in fairness. So yeah, this is like just repeating a bit what I saw in your read before, but just a slightly different way. So, whew, well, there you go, Cancer. Right, so energy's coming. I'm not doing an extended read today. I'm not doing extended reads at the moment, so I'll just crack on. I'll just see what I can do here. Yeah, so coming up is just driving it forward for that decision in love to connect together. It's like you do want that now. You might have been happy with in and out energy before, but now you do want that committed connection in a fair way, and you've got an open mind as you drive forward, no matter what's going on, again, unconsciously being that emperor in your energy and manifesting what you want as well. So this is good fab energy now, Cancer, for you. Yeah, and you know, you've got this renewed faith, hope and faith and everything that, you know, things are going to turn out good and manifesting that in your world. So fab. I think that card's supposed to be in the other deck, but I'm going to see what it is actually. Yeah, it's something you've worked really hard for as well. I'm going to keep that separate because that's not supposed to be in that deck. You've worked really hard for this, you know, really made the effort to, yeah, it's coming together. You've sowed the seeds. Some of you have really sowed the seeds in the past. So, right, energy's coming aboard Cancer now. Oh, that one's, yeah, so again, that judgment call for your higher soul alignment, really. And this is, yeah, so a new cycle begins. That new cycle is going to be really positive, bringing it more sturdy into something solid, more solid. And I think it's solid as a you know, in a relationship, loving kind of way for you. You know, you might have in the past, it might have been more about other things, but yeah, it's like this new positive cycle of being things solid. It's going to be really positive. So according to this, anything else for Cancer? It's lovely to see you popping up in your read as well in the major arcana. So you're very much in your power. Yeah, again, this, you know, good decisions create good fortune. It's like, well, which way do I go? It is that going within for more wisdom, making that good decision for, you know, for your soul alignment, really. This is like, you know, sort of divine alignment as well, or whatever, you know, yeah, you're becoming more aligned, you're coming more in your element, you know, you have got a bit like, still, which way do I go? And yeah, probably trying to find out things on social media for a bit more information, you know, because we've all got to speak to people to as well to help us with our decision making, haven't we? So anything else in the energies coming? Yeah, again, it's like this decision for just a more, you know, commitment, more committed approach in love, generally in your purpose, anything like that. It's decision time. There's that, you know, we've seen the major arcana, the Gemini card, and this is minor arcana. Yeah, decision. It's just all about, you know, bringing it into fairness by making the decision. Good decisions create good fortune, all of that. There's some sort of hero's journey going on with this as well. Worked really hard, nearly there. You know, nine of wands is there's hope for success. You know, it's nearly at completion, really. And we did already see the 10 of wands, that burdens card, and that is completion as well then of that cycle. Yeah, completion of all of those options. We'll get a clarification on that card, because everything else seems quite, yeah, transformation needed, really. Wasn't there? There was a big transformation going on here. It's still happening. you know it's the end of an old cycle, start of a new cycle. Judgment, you know, these are major arcana. Judgment call is really based on everything you understand for that cycle to come and all of that. And yeah, transformation. So let's find out just for clarification on the options card. What's that about? Oh, I think I'm supposed to pick that card up. Oh well. Ooh, yeah, because there was lies and deceit before, and that's why you know, people who you care about have toddled off, haven't they? And now you want them back because there's missing people, and you know, like that the Aquarius thing there before can be, you know, Aquarius or it's a star card. It's yeah, it's been messed up because of all the options and lies and deceit, really. You want forgiveness on that. Teamwork will create that positivity, very much love and connection. An apology might be needed. Some sort of absolute clarity. It might create some sort of tower moment though, and a bit like, oh God, which way do I go again? So, but that's the transition, you know. But tower moments are good. It's things aren't built on solid ground. Yeah, we've got to go through them, you know. It might even make you think, oh my God, which way do I go? And it's funny, the start and the end card here is what I've said before. See, the line in the C card, he's got 3 swords there. He's got 2 swords there. He could at least lift one more sword for sure. If he can hold 3 there, he could hold 3 there. But he chooses to leave 2. And look what 2 is. 2 of Swords is absolute confusion. It's like, well, I don't know where I'm at. I've got a blindfold on here, illusion with the moon. I don't know where I'm at, and that's what it creates, you know. And there's I think there's an understanding about that more now because of all the options. So yeah, so there is a need for that solid, you know, you're manifesting that solid new beginning there. And you know, that's what's needed to balance those scales of some people having too much, some having too little, not enough for other people. I don't know, all of that, you know. All right. So that's it really. I tell you what, before we go though, we'll do for betterment, for Cancer, for betterment. What would that be? Find out more truths. Do a passionate message. Go towards things passionately with clarity, and be that dynamic King of Wands energy, entrepreneur type energy, and just go for it. It's something that you've got to be really go for passionately with. For this 10 of Pentacles, this is the tree of life. Success on every branch type of thing, you know, the perfect scenario. Just driving forward with full clarity. There you go. In a very fast, passionate way. There you go. Okay. Yeah, be careful of the, yeah, again, it's maintain that position to bring that justice, fairness, balance as well. It's like, oh, which way do I go? Could be something to do with the Libra here as well. It's like, oh, which way are we going here? But yeah, bringing things into balance, maintaining the higher ground. This guy here, he's climbed the top of the mountain, and he's on that higher position, and everyone wants a piece of him, and he's like warding them off, you know. Yeah, so bringing it into balance. Yeah, just as fairness, balance. It's aligning for you, Cancer. It's definitely in a good, better way. So I hope that helps you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.